Today, my commentary is a recommendation against hiring James Comey. Dear potential employers of James Comey, with FBI directors like Comey, who needs the Russians to destroy our country or manipulate the president? If you were the president of anything, would you want Comey on your team? Instead of communicating with you and helping you to keep you out of trouble, he would secretly question your motives and take secret memos of your meetings when he thinks that you might be asking him to do something wrong. Then leak as much as possible to the press to try to get you arrested if you fire him. What kind of employee does that to his boss? In this case, his boss being the President of the U.S., after telling the President that he would always be honest with him. Comey and other swamp creatures like him want the President to fail no matter how much it hurts our country, no matter how much it hurts the citizens, and all the people that voted for Trump. Comey is an incompetent employee, in particular as a communicator, a team member, and a lawyer. He would be a liability to any president or boss in authority over him. His failures have damaged both political parties and who knows how many others. If Comey is representative of the type of people that we have running the government, then it's no wonder that everything is upside down. If you're considering hiring Comey for any job, then consider that it's the difference between having an employee working to help support his boss or working to destroy his boss by creating the perception of impropriety based on vague conversations and unconfirmed presumptions of bad intention if Comey doesn't like you. For example, if Comey didn't like Trump and suspected Trump of bad character, he should have resigned rather than plotting against him behind his back and then leaking vague possibilities to the press to cause further damage. It damages our whole country. In my opinion, Comey's actions raised to the level of sedition. Obviously, Trump read that Comey was not loyal to him and fired him. Loyalty in the cesspool of politics means help support me, keep me informed and protect me from myself when necessary, and help protect me from negative press that all my enemies seek to create and use to advertise against me. Comey did just the opposite. Comey stated that he would be honest with the president by making secret notes and not sharing his concerns about his relationship directly with the president. He was not being honest. He wasn't being his own word. He was acting secretly against the president when he assured the president that he would be honest. According to the Constitution of the USA, Trump is the top law enforcement official in the USA and has the authority to halt any investigation without needing any specific reason at any time. Of course, we don't want him to do it for nefarious reasons, and that is subject to prosecution. But his authority to halt an investigation or stop someone from being prosecuted is the same authority that's exercised every day by prosecutors who might decide not to prosecute a case. Notwithstanding, Trump gave no specific order of any kind, but he's now accused of being suspected of giving an order and accused of having suspicious intentions about the possible order that he did not give, but somehow had hoped to maybe give in the future. I can't even follow this. To expect law enforcement officials like Trump not to discuss the merits of their opinions of cases is impractical because those discussions happen every day, and previous U.S. presidents have publicly and privately stopped many investigations in the past or even given pardons, just like many prosecutors have decided not to prosecute. We would hope that people would make the right decisions at the right times and not just smash people with the laws. A person of the caliber of the director of the FBI is expected to support his boss and inform his boss when he suspects that his boss is not acting properly. Not attempt to build a dossier against him or to hire someone else to do it for him as Comey did. As part of his office, Comey had a responsibility to clarify by speaking with Trump, to openly determine what his real intentions are and then share them with Trump. In other words, warn his boss if Comey believed that Trump is overstepping his authority and or such meetings are inappropriate. Comey had a responsibility to inform Trump that Comey would have to report any such meetings or requests to the Department of Justice, but instead Comey kept a secret payback file and pretended to be scared and intimidated by Trump. Instead of initiating an investigation while Comey was the director of the FBI, He gave Trump a pass, but then waited until after he was fired by Trump to use the unorthodox method that I've never even heard of in order to initiate a special counsel investigation. The unorthodox procedure of leaking information through a friend of his to the media in order to bring pressure to bear to create an investigation against somebody. There's something very troubling and deeply wrong with that. In one case, he had the authority to bring an investigation and declined to do it. Then when he was fired, he made all kinds of releases through the media and created a lot of bad press in order to get a investigation or a special prosecutor established in the case. I don't know. It just doesn't add up to me. The question is, would you want someone like Comey working for you who would not be completely open and honest with you, but rather attempt to build a case against you? No president of any country or business could be successful under those conditions. Trump has so many swamp creatures like Comey surrounding him that we don't need Russia to bring down the presidency. We already have all the Judases from within that will not even allow the president to do the things that at least 50% of this country elected him to do. Based on Comey's own admissions, based on his track record as we've seen it, I wouldn't hire him to walk my dog. I wouldn't trust his loyalty to even clean my house. So if you want to hire him, be warned. Hire him at your own risk. Have a great day.